So let's talk about Forspoken, because there's some things to say about this game. For starters, I was one of the people who were originally super excited for this game. One, because yes, we need more non-white dude leads. I know people are like, oh my god, you're leading a video off with that? Yes. Two, we need more female leads. And, three, I liked the magic look. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. We saw the first trailer. It was called, I think, Project Althea at the beginning, and it looked really good. And then they obviously made it Forspoken. But since then, I'm not gonna lie, I have had concerns about this game. I didn't want to have concerns about this game, but I do. And I'm being completely transparent with you guys, which is why I mentioned the fact that yes, I want it to be good. I want to have, diverse characters. I don't care if people don't like if I say that. That all being said though, I can't sit here and ignore the obvious red flags just because it's a game I want to be good. Starting with the hugest red flag, and it's the most recent one, if you guys have been keeping up with the news, they have not been giving review code copies to a lot of outlets. They've been giving it to some outlets, presumably those that will be more favorable to the game, but a lot of reporters, a lot of gaming insiders have stated that they have not gotten one. I know for a fact a YouTuber, at this time at least, SkillUp hasn't gotten one. I don't think Young has got one either. And a bunch of other people, and that is a concern because with the game releasing on the 24th, and today, again, I'm recording this on the 22nd, the embargo doesn't release until the 23rd. So again, that does not put the most confidence inside of me, and it actually shows that Square isn't confident in the product they're releasing. On top of that, the reactions to the demo has clearly not been what Square Enix or really anyone who, be selling a game would want to hear. A lot of complaints about primarily the dialogue, but also the combat. People complaining about like how it's a graphical downgrade from what they were seeing before. And just all of those together in such a short period of time does not bode well for the future of this game. Now, I do not think that the game will do well, and I think Square Enix would take the wrong message from that. Like, if we can sidestep for a second, Square had like a small-ish controversy with an interview that was released talking about how they essentially put limiters on themselves as what could be represented in their game, and that was weird because they're playing Final Fantasy 16. People are talking about how all the heroes just seem to be white, and they're like, oh well, we basically said that we're not going to have diversity like that in this game because it doesn't like fit the tone of the area or whatever. And we're pretty confident Final Fantasy 16 is going to sell very well. It's a strong brand name. People are excited for it. Yeah, it's released only on PlayStation 5, which is a dumb move, but it has brand recognition. It's gonna do numbers, right? But then you have a game like Forspoken, which is a new IP, and it's not looking like it's going to do as well. And I think instead of them going like, oh, we needed to like give this game more time in the oven, they're gonna be like, oh, see, they don't want these kinds of leads, because that's typically what happens whenever we have, even in movies, but whenever, especially in video games, whenever we have characters who are not just like white dudes, or at least being able to be associated as such, and the games do bad, they axe it. And then whenever they reboot a game or they restart a franchise and the character's more diverse, there's already a hill they have to climb before they can even talk about like the game itself. This was like the political hill, like, oh well, why did you change the race? Why is the gender different? Why is the orientation different? And so it's always something going against it. So for Forspoken, there's a lot riding on this. And again, I know a lot of people are going to watch this. Well, not a lot of people are going to watch this, but people who do watch this are going to feel like, why are you bringing these things up? Like, because these things matter. Like, if you guys remember Prototype, that was a fun series. Prototype 2 didn't do that well. No one Prototype. Infamous 1 and 2, fun games. Infamous 3, Second Son, I thought it was pretty good. Haven't had an Infamous game since. Like, that seems to happen a lot with franchises that either have a change in the main characters, even if the game is still good, or just like anything that could be seen as some sort of like political take or wokeism. But going back to Forspoken, there is a lot of this game that I'm still interested in seeing. That I do want to play this game, but I'd be lying to you guys if I said that there aren't some legitimate concerns I have with this game going forward. Again, this game comes out in 2 days, and having a review embargo, being this close to release date, and not even giving it to a lot of like YouTubers, because let's be real, most YouTubers are the reason why people get reviews. Doesn't look too good. It does not look too good. But I'm hoping that, you know, I'm wrong and the game turns out fine and we get a new franchise, more games we can play, you know. But if it doesn't, I hope that the takeaway from Square isn't, well, female leads / black leads / these kinds of leads don't work, and takeaways, oh, we should have probably put more polish into the game. We should have, you know, gone with the script more. Because that's also a complaint too. People are complaining about the dialogue, which is a separate video I'm working on. But just a quick little video here, like my thoughts on Forspoken. I hope it does well, but I mean, we'll see. You know, again, the game comes out in 2 days, so we'll see.